What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Tooth Farm episode 2, just getting started. If you guys were following me on episode 1, you'll notice that I literally was just getting started, barely anything on my farm. So, on episode 2, I'd like to get going with the weather forecast, the crop info, and all the things that we need to stay updated to keep this farm running efficiently. And of course, we're back to cleaning, feeding, and taking care of our animals. And as you guys can see, some of them need straw, some need total mixed rations, and cleanliness. So let's get to it right on. Alright guys, I just continued this from episode 1. This is actually where I left off. So, and again, if you saw that first episode, you'll notice I fed them, watered them, cleaned their bins. But again, on day 5, early spring, at 6:23 in the morning, we're right back at it. That's part of farming, right? You gotta live it, learn it, love it, move on from it. If you guys enjoy farming, this is it. You start early in the morning till the mid-evening, you know. And again, guys, I don't fast forward any of my time. As the time goes up, that's just because I was either filming, and if it skips time, like from let's say 6 and it jumps to 7:30 in the morning, it's because I didn't record that. I do not fast forward unless I go to sleep for the next day. It's the only time that I will actually fast forward the game. Other than that, I do not fast forward. I play through the whole time, whether it takes me a few days to do this, which obviously it did. So anyways, let's get some total mixed ration straw and let's clean them. Right now we're going to fill up some TMR for our cows. I know that we won't need much, so we'll just get a little bit in here, go squared away with them, feed them up, clean their bins out. I'll have to double check to see if they need more straw, because I really do not want them to make slurries. I want them to, so they will need straw, they will need TMR, and yeah, we'll jump right to it. So let's go drop this TMR off first. And I made this little patch in the ground so you can kind of see where my unloading area is. Discolored from the cement and the dirt road there. Oh, look at that shadow. It's all going up. We're still at 6:28 in the morning. We're on early spring, 5 days in. Now, I'm not sure if the ground is at 39 degrees right now or 64. I'm assuming 64 at its highest peak in the afternoon. So, not 100% sure how that works. I know it's getting ready to seed, so we want to seed some of that farm or that field that I've been plowing like we are now. So we're at 9:42 a.m. guys. Yeah, I again did not fast forward. It's just me chopping a lot of things out of the video that I did not think were necessary for the video. So I kind of jumped around a little bit because I was sitting a lot. But this right here is going to take some time. I do know it will take me all the way until about 4 or 5 in the evening, because I do not stay on it all in one shot, if that makes sense, guys. I mean, I'll come back, I leave my game on, but that is where I don't record because my tractor is just sitting there. It's not doing nothing. So I will usually cut all that out, kind of get to the point. Oh, listen, a little plow. Get to the point of what I'm doing and show you what I'm actually Anyways, guys, you can see that what I was doing in episode 1, I did the planting, the liming, the cultivating, and all that, but I'm actually having a worker replow that field so I can have one big field. And again, this field is actually still a little small for me, believe it or not. I want to actually go out all the way to the lumber mill out there eventually. Here, I'll do a kind of a scroll around here. You can kind of see what the field is. Yeah, it's not that big, but it's going to be big enough to do at least the first year in corn. That is my plan. I'm going to plant corn, and possibly by the fall time, I mean, when we're harvesting it, I have to make a maize when it's this big. You know, you got to do something, right? But in the meanwhile, while I'm doing that, I'm also going to have a worker plant some trees. And I'm only going to want half the field, guys. This is just to get me kick-started on my forestry. And this is field number 2 on the flat map. Once I get half of this planted, I'll stop it. Let the first year or year and a half go by. They say, when you have seasons on, that your trees will become teenagers. And then I'll plant the other half of the trees on the other side of the field. Same field, just doing half of this number 2. Okay? And I know we discussed it before. I took out all my solar panels. I put in a wash bay, put some racks in, took out that water tower, took out some orchards. Basically freed up a lot of space. Because those take up more space than I really expecting. Okay, well, there's half of my field, and again, we're going to get back to the plowing because unfortunately you just can't get a helper to help you take out this dead grass right here, or whatever you want to call it. Can't do nothing with it. So yeah, all the plowing is straight up from the farmer itself. You have to really do this yourself. And now you can get a worker to do your cultivating, your seeding and fertilizing, but other than that, this is all you, man. So that's why I break out the big plow and just go at it. We're at 1:58 in the afternoon, and I'll just do a quick pan around so you can kind of see how much of the field I've already gotten done. Not too much, but still a good chunk to go. I mean, it's taken me, in reality, in real life, this field has already taken me 2 days, guys. Literally. It's just going to be a 15-minute video, so you guys are going to think, oh, man, that was quick. No. Even though the days, or the time, goes up to about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it still took me 2 full days of gaming, because I still have friends I farm with, and other farms that I jump on, so I'm not constantly on this field. When I am on this field, this is what I'm doing. When I'm by myself. This is pretty much a at the moment, it's just a one-person map because of what I want to add into it. So, all right, guys. Now let's jump over to the red truck. I know we haven't really showed this off. I definitely wanted to decorate more of my farm up. Took out those solar panels. That's where my outside racks are. So we're gonna, all these pallets that I bought, the fertilizer and seeds, we're gonna take that over to our farm, put them on some racks, and just, slowly get ready for me to eventually. My whole thing is I want to take that multi-grain silo out, so I'm not cheating. That's really a cheater right there, but just getting started is definitely a helping hand. And yes, that field over there, I also did, but I didn't show that. That was in like day 3. But episode 1 starts in day 4. So you guys need to get to see that field get opened up. Or that one on the right. So I apologize for that, guys. That's why we're trying to catch you up. It is 2:31 in the afternoon on the 5th day of spring, guys. We're just cruising at 25 miles an hour. You don't want to go too fast, especially when you can't tie down your load. I am going to end up getting me a different trailer. I did find out that this was the wrong one. This is only more or less for transporting vehicles. So once I get this to my farm, take it off and put it up in the racks, I'm going to I'll keep the trailer, but I'm going to get a different trailer for hauling pallets, because I definitely will be doing more of that, because this is something that I have done in real life, forklifting, and that stuff is a never-ending job. So I always bring stuff in. If you want to keep a realistic farm, you gotta make it realistic. So even when I use this stuff, I gotta go buy some more, and hopefully maybe someone can answer this for me. When you use your pallets, does it take the space away, or does it give it back to you once the actual pallet is gone? So if you guys know, let me know. Hit me up. I would really appreciate that info. But here is my racks. This is where I had my solar panel. If you looked in episode 1, you would have seen a whole bunch of solar panels over here. But now it is a wash bay and a outside pallet yard, really. And we're going to get more pallets up in there. I mean, this is just a start. You know, we got some seeds, fertilizer, and all that stuff. So, alright guys, let's jump back over to the shop here. As I magically appear with all my pallets on those nice rack. Voila! Alright, so I also decided to get some chicken cages. So I found out if I buy some chicken cages, I can put those over by my chicken coops and they'll fill them up with boxes. So get that back to the old rack farm. Get back to the field that I'm plowing. As again, guys, you can see it is already 4:30 in the afternoon, and I'm still not done. Now we just skipped to 4:40 or 4:39 p.m. and that's about the last strip that you guys are seeing. Finally, just cleaning up the last strip of this field. I'll pan around, and you guys can either call this a small field, a big field. To me, it could go a little bigger. It's just not quite big enough. Just a little bit more bigger. Like I said, I like to have 2 combines on a field, 45 minutes, meeting in the middle. Yeah, it got to take 45 minutes of real time to get a field done. That's a real field here in America. You guys are in different countries, you probably... I like acres and acres and acres. Something that's going to take the day away. Alright, let's go take this back. Lock this up. Get back to my animal info. Let's see what we got. We need straw, we need cleanliness, we need corn for our pigs. Well, I'll just get pig food, it has everything. And then I'll start the limer on this, as you guys can see. I think this year, the first year, I'm just going to keep this one as big as it is. Put corn on it, get it cultivated, because we're running out of time for our episode 2. And just like I said, I wanted to get you guys all caught up of just getting started. So, as you guys can see, I'm cultivating the lime now. I'm done with all the lime. It is now 6:07 p.m. on the 5th day of spring. And we're just kind of chowing down. So guys, until next time, I'll see you for episode 3.